Hello everyone, today we're going to be reacting to one of Hero Hayes' videos, Blizzard ruined Pride Month for Overwatch community, which isn't very hard actually. They're very picky and annoying, but let's see what our good friend has to say about this. Shall we?
There are parts of the Overwatch community that like this character, other parts are complaining and throwing out
Wait.
Overwatch is releasing this new character, Xion. There's been a lot of
I already don't like her design, but go on.
controversy around this character. While there are
Like, you know, like how her design, it feels generic in a weird way that I don't know how to explain. I am very confident that this character was made with assistance of AI, possibly Midjourney, because a lot of the times when you're just like messing around with Midjourney, it makes a lot of like weird, colorful characters like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this character was designed by Midjourney, by an AI generative image thingy.
parts of the Overwatch community that like this character, other parts are complaining.
Which kind of makes it sound like it's not that it's generic. It's just that like I don't know how to explain.
And throwing out the buzzwords, saying that this is reinforcing misogyny and sexism and patriarchy. You know,
what?
some real Reddit tier conversations going on. Meanwhile, there's a big controversy about Pride Month, as Blizzard talks about celebrating Pride Month and posting this 17-second long clip I'll show you. But elsewhere, people are talking about how they're Overwatch players in South America, and in their countries, Blizzard is banning the Pride Month event, causing a big stir. And it's always crazy when
Hey, no way.
these sort of people that play Overwatch act like they get upset when this stuff happens. And it's like, dude, you already know Blizzard is just doing rainbow capitalism. But these people eat the rainbow capitalism right up, and then when they find out that Blizzard's being hypocritical in some way, they get mad for like a couple days, and then they move right on and continue supporting Overwatch, continue playing it, buying cosmetics, etc., etc. And even if they're not buying cosmetics,
So one thing I want to point out, I just received a video today saying that the reason why the LGBT community uses like these colors, like for example for the trans flag, right? They use like the baby blue and baby pink. It's because they want colors that are attractive to children. The reason why the rainbow flag is a rainbow is because rainbows are attractive to children. So like the people who made these flags, they just admit that grooming children is the whole point of their movement. Like it's not like, it's funny and interesting because apparently this was never a secret. This was never like some kind of like yeah, like I don't know, like
right up, and then when they find out that Blizzard's being hypocritical,
which honestly makes me wonder, right? What kind of conservative activists do we have? Because I have followed like a lot of like conservative activists, like for example Ben Shapiro, right? I have consumed quite a while, quite a few hours of the Daily Wire, and I have never seen Ben telling his audience this. You know, like I have never heard this before, right? So it really makes you wonder, right? What kind of conservative activism do you have if like the opposition is not willing to tell you straight in your face what the enemy is doing, even though I particularly find it pretty gross, pretty evil that they are intentionally targeting children for the whole for grooming, for literal grooming, right?
in some way, they get mad for like a couple days, and then they move right on and continue.
And for those who don't know, like why they resort to grooming is because like LGBT people, like they for obvious reasons they can't have children, So they have to act like parasites, or not parasites. They have to act like viruses and infect your children because they are not going to have any, which, in my opinion, is pretty fucking despicable, right? Because you don't see me pushing my values on other people's families, right?
You're supporting Overwatch. Continue playing it, buying cosmetics, etc., etc. And even if they're not buying cosmetics, by playing the game, you are still contributing to the active player account, which Blizzard needs to succeed. So yeah, they're still supporting Blizzard in that manner. What's more, Saudi Arabia is one of the biggest sponsors of Overwatch, and that country will literally eliminate LGBT people in real life. So how can you be someone who's like outspoken about LGBT issues and simultaneously be like a big Overwatch proponent and player?
Yeah.
It's just insane.
It's kind of weird.
Hypocrisy. But that is exactly what a large demographic of the Overwatch community is. It's people that virtue signal about LGBT stuff while simultaneously supporting a company that's sponsored by one of the most anti-LGBT countries in the entire world.
Yeah.
But hey, Blizzard puts out a 17-second long Pride Month animation, and the virtue signalers are gonna just unquestionably eat this all up and ignore.
Additionally, like on top of like using like the colors of some random, I don't know, like this is like, I don't even know what flag this fucking is, but it just looks ugly. Like aesthetically, it just looks like trash. This looks like fucking shit. Like it's just, he literally looks like a clown. I don't know if he's supposed to be a clown, but he looks like a clown.
The Saudi Arabia connections, funding, sponsors, and all the other hypocrisies, because, hey, look at the rainbow capitalism, guys. So check this out. Here you go. Prepare yourselves.
The cavalry's here.
It's your lucky day.
I can dig that.
Cringe. Oh my god, that's so
Look at
cringe.
us. We're amazing.
I've still got it.
I gotta say,
So
I gotta
cringe.
say, as someone who's ace, I'm so glad that we're always
So
left out of this Pride Month
cringe.
stuff. I would prefer to not even be included in like the acronym at all. Just cut the A out. Moving on. Let me just talk about this really quick too. This is like the cringiest thing ever. Why would you even make a character look like this? What's this
Yeah.
for? Like the Reddit mods or something? Like, dude, just millennial Reddit mod cringe. Just awful
Yeah.
stuff. And like I mentioned moments ago, while Blizzard is pushing their Pride Month Overwatch promotional material, we have other Overwatch players reporting from the main Overwatch subreddit.
Thank you, Peru. Very based.
Pride event is banned in my country. I come from Peru, and we've had Pride events work here, but now it seems Blizzard has changed its tune for no real reason. While Peru is indeed a conservative country, and we don't have things like gay marriage, we also don't have any
I think I'm
laws
gonna move
against
to Peru.
LGBT. Last one was repealed. And we
I think
have
this is
Pride
gonna be my
parades
new
every
country.
year. I don't get
It's-
this
it's-
change,
it's pretty-
and it
pretty
sucks that
close.
Suddenly, I don't have access to the
I mean, it's
Pride
not very
cosmetics.
close, apparently, but it's
Queer people exist here
somewhere
in Peru,
somewhere there.
and this is heavy self-censorship. Is horrible. We even had full-on soap operas having LGBT characters on national TV.
I don't know Spanish, but I can.
It's disheartening
I
to
know
see
some
that we are
Spanish.
deprived of such little nice
But I
things
can
that
learn.
could lighten up queer people in these types of conservative countries. Dude, it's a rainbow capitalism cosmetic. How is that
Yeah.
going to lighten you up? Oh, Blizzard is pandering to me disingenuously. I love it. You should think the opposite. You should be like, dude, this is obvious pandering. Get it away from me. Like,
For real.
anyways, I'm sorry. Let me just finish the last sentence here. Getting carried away a little bit.
I can't, guys. I can't believe you are not pandering me. What the hell? I want to be pandered, guys. Ah, come on, man. Like, come on, dude. Grow a brain, will ya?
They ended
Fucking
this.
Overwatch
We
players,
also deserve to
dude.
enjoy June too, even if we aren't as advanced socially as the West. Okay, same thing I just said. How does you enjoying June have to do with Blizzard giving you rainbow capitalism? Literally, it shouldn't have anything
Yeah, no,
to
it's
do
so
with it.
stupid.
Why do you want to be pandered to by a corporation?
Yeah,
that's
why?
not your friend? And also, like I said,
Like,
this isn't.
to be honest,
It's just-
this must be like a kid, maybe. It's either like a woman child or like a kid. I feel like it's something in between. Cause yeah, it's the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
This hypocrisy has been well documented from Blizzard for literal years and years and years. Like, you already know
Yeah.
they are.
This
Come
is
on.
true. This is a good point. They literally admitted that they're just pandering. Like, they literally admitted that they're just doing tokenism. They even show like detailed like documents on how they're doing tokenism. It's like they have no shame. They have literally no shame, and these people are too freaking stupid to realize it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb, dude. It's so dumb. I feel like I genuinely feel bad for these people because like they're so easily manipulated. They are.
Meanwhile,
It's so
elsewhere
easy
in the
to
Overwatch
manipulate
community, they're
them.
eating the rainbow capitalism right up, unquestionably consuming the slop, posting the most unoriginal memes ever. Like, guys, come on. How many years in a row are you going to post the same meme? I mean, oh, wow, guys, it's illegal to be straight. It's June, which means it's illegal to be straight. Anyone caught not being gay will
Cringe.
immediately be reported to the FBI.
Cringe.
Like I said, this is the same meme over and over and over again. Oh, it's illegal to be straight now. Wow, clever.
This is the first time I'm seeing this meme, but it's so cringe.
check out the text
It's just
here.
so cringe.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. I just wanted to remind you all that it's mandatory to be gay as an Overwatch player, so hopefully you won't forget to take your daily shots of homosexuality and transgenderism thanks to my crazy graphic design skills.
Ha 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 ha! So funny. This is like, yeah, I have a sense of humor. Asterisk, literal sex, like literally just porn. Asterisk, you know, yeah, like your sense of humor is literally just porn addiction. Yeah, I
Did so good,
Like,
bro.
literally.
Really great job.
so stupid. bro.
Impressive.
It's just so. cringe.
Congratulations. Moving on to the new character Shion. Like I mentioned in the beginning, people are also mad at this, but let me clarify again, not all. Some Overwatch players like this new character, but there are also a lot that are complaining.
Wait, the character can be female or male? I don't. Go on.
And mad. This tweet got 22,000 likes, saying female Omnic hero, first male Omnic hero. And they're trying to say that like, oh, why does the male get to look all like robotic and cool, but the female is sexualized? That's what they're getting at. They elaborate on that here too, and you can already tell it's what they're getting at. Let's check this out. Elaborate on that here too.
For the same, okay, I'm going to respond the obvious. For the same reason that this person made this meme, because sex sells. Sex makes money. I wish that wasn't true, but unfortunately, that is true. So, there you go. This is why female characters are sexualized, because sex sells.
Omnic hero, first male Omnic hero.
I'm gonna be honest though, I don't find this female character attractive at all, and I think you have to be kind of freaked up in your head to find her attractive. Not that I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird, bro. She's weird. She's weird. She's weird. She's weird.
And they're
Weird,
they're trying
weird.
to say that like, oh, why does the male get to look all like robotic and cool, but the female is sexualized? That's what they're getting at. They elaborate on that here too, and you can already tell it's what they're getting at. Let's check this out. I get that we're all hype, and maybe this has to do with the Kabuki Theater on her map, but this is really disappointing to see as a design choice. There was so much more that could have been done here, that could have been unique. Instead, we got a human face and robo titties. I think it's more frustrating than anything. Jury's out on the 3D model, but this feels so lazy.
Just admit that you're gay, dude. Nobody
Something
nobody
the
cares,
OP and
bro.
Blizzard can relate to then. Oh my gosh, bro, look at this one. Person makes an edit, removes the human face, says satisfied now. OP says now remove the titties. Bro, you're really complaining about that? You're complaining about that. I mean, this is like almost not even noticeable.
To be honest, I can see I can think of a lot of reasons for a female robot to have titties, actually. Like maybe she is like maybe it has like it's like cushion for like impact reduction, like some kind of like protection. Maybe it's like anti-bullets, you know, because you have like but then like the whole robot would be anti-bullets. Yeah. Maybe like you have like some kind of gas stored inside, and just overall like the aesthetic is distracting, right? It's just distracting, right? So it's mental warfare, right?
Imagine being like, no, it's too much. You gotta remove those. Oh my gosh. Here's a different sort of complaint. Check this one
Also,
out.
doesn't Sentinel has like boobies? I think Sentinel has boobies. Sentinel, do you have boobies? Sentinel has boobies. Sentinel has boobies. Even Sentinel, a male robot, has boobs. I mean, can we like at this point, can we just shut up? Because I don't think Sentinel is sexualized. I don't think he's sexy, even though he does have a very nice pair of boobs. Or it's more like a mono boob. He has a mono boob. Yeah. Like, okay, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Sentinel is sexier than this robot chick. But anyway, I mean, it's just because Sentinel is really awesome and cool, and this robot chick is not. But yeah.
Respond to the Shion announcement.
Also, oh yeah, like this is true. Like, isn't Sentinel like canonically racist? Oh my god, this is back when Marvel was based.
News. And now Shion is from Tokyo. The OP says getting 15,000 likes, which I'm probably blocking if I scroll further. Oh, I'm not actually. Yay, okay. So 15,000 likes. And they say, is it not a bit ridiculous that one single island is getting its 5th hero representing it, while the entire continent of Africa has been stuck at 4 heroes for almost a decade now? Oh, and as other people of Africa...
Oh my god. Imagine, oh my god. What is wrong with these people, dude? I mean, 4 characters is pretty good. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. And are we going to are we going to ignore like why Japan gets so many heroes? Because Japan is like culturally very relevant and cool, while Africa is not really. It's not as cool, right? Because you don't have like, you know, robots. You don't have robots in Africa, right? You have robots in Tokyo. You don't have robots in Zimbabwe, right?
Africa has been stuck at 4 heroes for almost a decade now. Oh, and as other people have pointed out, the whole of South America only had...
To be honest, they could have more African characters. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know why they're not going to have more African characters? Because then they would have to appeal to the Catholic Church, which they do not want to do. Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to do that. They don't want to go there, right? Obviously, there's a lot of like based historical African figures that were very important, right? Very, very important. All of them unfathomably based and cool and nice. But you know why they're not going to like, you know why you're not going to get like a character based in Saint Bakita? because they don't want to appeal to the Catholic Church. They don't want to be based, right?
Has 2 heroes. By the way, I know that there's plot stuff happening related to Japan, which is why they're adding a new hero from there. But you'd think with all the time until now, they could have included a few more heroes to represent South America and Africa. Just saying. Racism is hidden. Wait, racism and hidden, by the way. That hate is not welcome here or anywhere, and I'll keep hiding and blocking it as much as I have to. Well, now you've just made me really curious to check out the hidden comments, actually. Thanks for mentioning that there's hidden comments. Let's take a look at those, shall we, guys? Oh my gosh, let me scroll so you can see like the hidden replies on the top.
This is like if this was
so here's one
Concord.
hidden responses. Check this one out. It says on the left, boring, generic, weirdo gooner slop to the new design. Interesting, unique personality. It's like the Netflix version of it.
Yeah.
Clearly mocking the OP being upset at the
Very
actual design on the
very,
left.
very.
Implying they love the one on the right, of course.
Very good.
Here's
Very
some of the
good
other
stuff.
comments that offended the OP hiding these responses. We've got, that's because Blizz executives have shifted their positions. Corporate America is beginning to understand that woke equals spiritual death. You're part of a dying
Hey, to be
culture
honest,
on
okay,
fast food.
no, they're not shifting positions. They are shifting strategy. They have no positions. They're not like people. Like they're not normal human beings. They're corporate. They're weird. They're strange. They only care about like money and profit. It's and to absurd extremes, I would even say. Yeah, I mean, you put all your coins into a company, into a corporate, and they betrayed you because this is what they do, right? I mean, yeah.
Trying to inject evil and ugliness into the world before your inevitable erasure. Dude, OP reads that whole thing, gets so mad they hide it. The other one simply says, it's a video game, not DEI, lol.
Yeah.
Gets hidden. I love when there's hidden responses. It makes
Dude, soccer fans are like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, dude, I feel like there's like a political, I feel like at the end of like if you believe in a political spectrum, like the top right, like the most conservative people ever are just soccer fans.
everything so much
You
more
know what I'm
fun.
saying?
And then another response that they labeled as racist and hid is this one that's literally just a crying gif. Wow, how offensive. All right,
Yeah.
that's the latest. I'll leave it there, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
I mean, I'm not going to I'm not even going to ban because of this is so offensive. I think a part of me died tonight. But yeah, like this was a very, very fun video by Hirohei. I love his little covers of these like Twitter phenoms. I feel like these channels like Hirohei and Rev, they're really cool because it's like they're kind of like cataloging human behavior in Twitter, and I feel like this is interesting. It's kind of like they're studying humanity in a weird way, or yeah, I mean it's so cool and weird. Really fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and wait. Why was I not subscribed? Yeah, leave a like and comment and subscribe. Oh, because this is my alt channel. Yeah. To Hirohei original video, all that stuff, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.